Hello, my name is Ben.
And my name is Josh.
And welcome back to FPL Graduates.
So in today's video, we're doing our Game Week 11 review. It's a very difficult game week to predict because there's a lot of players returned and a lot of players that I definitely didn't have. So Ben, if you want to get into it first and talk about your team.
Yeah, I'll get into my team. It was a very good week for me. I got a total of 71 points around about that mark, which was good. Small green arrow because this week crazy. Everyone returning, everyone getting really high points. The main players who I had in my team, my captain pick, Mahrez. He got a bonus point but could have had 3 assists. Now, I'd say that captain pick was a good one in the end because he could have got the 3 assists on another day, realistically. I had Salah, who I brought in this week for Zaha, so it's like, alright, not too bad, but you know what, we'll move with that. I had Son and Kane in, I kept the faith. I knew they were going to score against Arsenal, at least. They scored 1 and assisted 1 each, which is always good. Calvert-Lewin with a 6-pointer. You know what? He's keeping ticking along quite nicely, really. He's only not returned twice this year, and I think the same can go for Bruno Fernandes this year as well. Came off the bench and still managed to get a 6-pointer, so I really can't complain about that. Kyle Walker-Peters with a dodgy assist, has to be said. But you know what? In FPL, you've got to take them luck sometimes. Justin, Cresswell, McCarthy, all blanks, bit annoying, but I was always expecting that sort of thing to happen. But with the points total I've got, really can't complain too much about my team.
Yeah, decent week, 9 above the average. You've got to take that on the budget. For me, it wasn't so good. I got 49 points this week, which is obviously really bad, like 13 below the average. Always aim for the average because if you do that, you're bound to get about a green arrow. But yeah, a 700k rank drop this week, which is terrible. But realistically, this week I've had more players return than ever before. I've had, I think, 6 players out of my 11 return. That's way more than recently. It's just because mainly my captain pick didn't come through, whereas pretty much everyone else's did. Lots of the big hitters returned this week. So starting from the back, McCarthy, Bednarek, both 2-pointers. They didn't keep the clean sheet. Bit disappointing, but we move. Cancelo actually played and got a clean sheet, which was surprising. I thought he would be rotated out, but Guardiola, he played him, so fair play. Reece James got an attack and return, 5-pointer. We'll take that all day. Cresswell, 1-pointer. That West Ham team could have probably won that game 3 or 4-0, but I ain't complaining. So Cresswell, 1-pointer. Mane got an assist that probably could have been a goal. It was an own goal that he got the assist to, so that's annoying, but at least he returned. Bruno, I think he got the 1 assist, didn't he? Yeah,
he got the 1 assist.
Yes, and he got 2 bonus points, which maybe could have been 3, but that was him coming on at half time, so I'll take that. Jota, 1-pointer. He came off the bench late on against Wolves. I think he played like 17 minutes, so that weren't great. Up front though, I had Bamford and Vardy, both getting 8 points. I'll take that all day. Both of them played quite well, and Vardy getting that goal late on. And then the captain pick, Gabriel Jesus. Obviously he blanked, but again, like you, he again could have probably scored, could have got an assist, definitely. De Bruyne hit the bar off his pass, so in another day, I think me and you, those captain's picks, could definitely have got a lot of returns.
Genuinely could have got probably nearer to 100 points if those Mahrez chances were converted. I mean, he was phenomenal at the weekend. I think he was probably their stand-up player, and there's a reason why he actually got a bonus point for not getting a goal or an assist, which is pretty rare to see. So it does show that he got really unlucky in that game. He could have walked away with a 15-pointer, realistically, with his performance. I was watching it and I thought, you know what, they're really unlucky not to get a few more goals in that game. But we move, I'll take 8 points. It's basically like another player returning in my team. So can't complain too much about that. Move on to you for next week. What are you thinking?
Tough, because I've got a lot of issues really, because I don't have Salah and I don't have De Bruyne, and they're the 2 mainstays that sort of need right now after this week. Both, well, De Bruyne returning big the last 2 weeks, Salah returning big this week. Got a nice fixture against Fulham coming up. So those 2 I want to get in my team. I cannot move directly from Mane to Salah because I have no money in my bank. So I'm thinking of keeping the transfer this week, although my team obviously played quite poorly this week. But I don't know, Gabriel Jesus facing Man United. I'm tempted to swap him for maybe like a Danny Ings who's facing Sheffield United. Obviously a lot easier fixture, could be a captaincy option. Not too sure yet, I think it's the overarching theme, but who knows, obviously we'll update you guys on Twitter. Make sure you follow us at FPL Graduates. But you, Ben, what are you saying? What are you doing?
Well, there's a couple of fires in my team that I do need to put out this week, and whether I can do it in one free transfer, I don't think it's going to be possible. Mitchell and Kilman are the two players that I'm looking over the long term to get out. I can deal with my defence this week. Cresswell away to Leeds. I've got Justin at home to Brighton, and I've also got Walker Peters at home to Sheffield United. So those three, fine with having them this week, but it's the following fixtures that I'm not quite happy with, and I feel like I'm going to have to downgrade a couple of players in order to bring in some better assets in defence. I'm thinking it could be a -4 taken next week and make 3 transfers, but we'll have to wait and see. But it's definitely, Mitchell's definitely gone. Whether Kilman plays more, I don't know. I don't think he will, but the only positive we can take is how many minutes did he play against Liverpool? I don't think he played any.
He didn't play any minutes, no.
He played no minutes against Liverpool and they conceded 4. So that just tells you that potentially he could come back in off the back of that poor performance from Wolves. So I'm probably going to be more likely to get Mitchell out first before the Wolves defender anyway.
Yeah, that's definitely, I've got Kilman too, and he's definitely someone who I'm looking to offload. But I think just looking at your team now, like maybe Podence could be downgraded to a 4.5 and then use that extra million to maybe upgrade defence. But so let us know what you're doing in the comments down below for game week 12. Obviously there's a midweek game next week as well, so there's going to be lots of fixtures coming thick and fast, so it's getting tasty, baby.
Oh, it is getting tasty, and I'm hoping this week I've been rising, I've been getting better, and I've just got to carry the FPL Graduates flag now. I've got to carry it because it's not been a good few weeks from you.
No, definitely not.
So you know what? Let's get it.
Yeah, so obviously follow us on all the socials, the TikTok, the Twitter, the Instagram, you know the drill, they're in the description down below. Look out for FPL Fridays this week. We're loving the support you guys are giving us on that. And so go on.
Yeah, let's wrap it up. Another game week review. Like Josh said, like, comment, share, all of that good stuff. I've been Ben.
I've been Josh.
And we'll see you
later.